Hello everyone, welcome back. We are here with another fun-filled day of science, and I can't wait to get started with you today because today we get to start talking about our next experiment. I'm really excited for this one because this one is a lot of fun. In the classroom, this is an experiment that helps to clean the tables because usually a lot of water gets spilled on the tables as you guys complete this one. So though I am sad you don't get to do it with me, I am not sad we don't have to spend a lot of time cleaning up. So as we continue to learn about capacity, we're going to do this fun experiment together. Sadly, virtually for now. You just are going to have to watch me do it and then learn as we go along. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to make boats out of paper cups. So today we are going to gather our materials. And with these boats, what we're going to do is we are going to test their capacity. We are going to see how many passengers or coins they can hold before they sink. Okay, so today we're going to gather our materials and brainstorm what we need to do in order to begin this experiment. Okay, so let's go ahead and gather our materials. So first, these are the paper cups that we are going to use for our boats. Okay, so this is just your standard Dixie cup. Dixie paper cup that you might use in the bathroom, like before bed, get a drink of water, and then throw it away. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to see if the capacity of these cups changes as the size of the cup changes. So in order to do that, we're going to have to do some precise measuring. So in order to do that, again, this would look different in the classroom. In the classroom, I would use a ruler. I couldn't find one right before I started making this video, so I found a measuring tape. I had a measuring tape handy. But guess what? I have the same measurements here on my measuring tape as I would on a ruler. So I have my measuring tape to pay attention to how much of the cup I cut off. If I'm cutting my cup, I have scissors handy. I also have something to mark my cup with. If I only want to measure up to here, I would draw my line, and then that's where I would cut. And then I would cut that part off. Let this part float in the water. If I'm letting something float in the water, I need my lake. We will call this our lake. And then when I do that, I'm actually going to use a clear container. This is just the one I grabbed today. So it'll actually be a clear container next time. So you won't see this one again. But we'll have a larger container that our boat can float in. Okay. And then when we do that, the lake has to be larger. So it has to be wider and taller than the boat so that when it sinks or when it sits in there, it doesn't touch the bottom before the water reaches the top of the boat, okay? And as you can see, it fully sits in there without you being able to see it. So this is both taller and wider than the cup. So this one would work. However, we're not going to use this one. We're going to use something that's clear so you can watch it as it sinks. Okay. So we have those materials, and then we'll also need water. And then our passengers in this experiment are going to be pennies. Okay. And so then as we add pennies to our cup, it will, of course, add weight to the cup, making it sink or sit deeper in the water. And then as that happens, it will continue to test the capacity of the boat. And then we'll be able to see how many so we'll measure the capacity 2 ways. We'll measure it in number of pennies, and then we'll end up testing how much water fits in the cup as well at different measurements for size. Okay, so that's a little introduction there into what this experiment will look like. Now you know what pieces will be in play. And then today I want to get you thinking about this experiment. So each of those, again, is a variable, something that can change or affect the outcome of the experiment itself. And what I want you to think about today is, what do you think we will need to test our cup's capacity? How should we record it? What things will we need to pay attention to? And what are we trying to control? Okay, remember we had to make sure everything ran a certain way with the pendulum experiment. And we have to do that again with this experiment. So what else do you think needs to be happening here? Okay, do some thinking on that and place your reflections in the discussion. And I will see you tomorrow, and we will begin our experiment. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.